Tiff Benson here. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. In today's video, we are going to discuss my top 10 fragrances for fall. This is the niche edition, so make sure to give this video a big thumbs up so we could just go ahead and get started. If it's your first time here, make sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you can be notified every time that I post here on YouTube. Muy importante. Also, make sure to follow me on Instagram because that's where I am when I'm not here, just so you know. And take a moment again right now to hit that like button. It really does help me out with the YouTube algorithm, and it shows this video to others who might be interested in fragrance content. Let me know what your scent of the day is. Your girl is super curious. Also, let me know what fragrances you've been wearing this fall. I'd also like to know, and it really does help others out in the comments who are looking for new fall fragrances to purchase. So this list is going to be a little bit special. Today I'm going to share 12 scents, not just 10, because it was hard for me to choose, but I hope that you enjoy them all. Without further ado, let's just get started. So the first fragrances, I don't know which one to start with because both fragrances, the bottles are just stunning. These are from Montblanc. One is called Velvet Fantasy. This one is Ristretto Intense Cafe. Let's start with Velvet Fantasy first. Velvet Fantasy is an oriental floral launched in 2020. It has citrusy notes, fruity notes. It also has rose and musk, white musk and amber to be exact. I genuinely enjoy this one because, oh my God, and it's so appropriate for fall. In my mind, Montblanc, you always go to the house of Montblanc if you want strong fragrances that project and last long and smell amazing in the air. This one gives a beautiful scent trail of white amber and musk in the base, and I genuinely love it. Yeah, it's a beauty. You need this one in your collection if you're a white musk ambery fan. Up next, we have Montblanc's Ristretto Intense Cafe. I've had this one since last year. It came out in 2019. This is a coffee fragrance. You know, they have their Intense Cafe fragrance, and this is the newest release from this flanker. Predominant note here is coffee. This is a coffee scent. Rose, vanilla. There's also caramel in here. It's quite sweet, but not too sweet. It's just a beautiful coffee, pastry, gourmandy scent. It smells really wonderful, almost like you've walked into the most beautiful, charming cafe, and you know that first waft of coffee once you open the door, coffee and pastries. It's a really gorgeous scent, perfect for the fall. Will smell amazing in the cooler months once that cold weather hits it. Oh, so good. You need that in your life. Ristretto Intense Cafe. Up next, we have a scent that can do no wrong, in my opinion. This is Delina Exclusive from Parfum de Marly. Adore. I mean, this is on my countdown almost every year just because I feel like it is a staple. It is a signature. So many people love this scent, including me. It's quite coveted. It's an oriental fragrance with notes of rose, lychee. I believe it has rhubarb in there, vanilla, and broccoli. Very classy, very sophisticated, milky, creamy goodness in this fragrance. I really like this. And to me, fall is all about sillage and that waft that you get in the air, in the cold air. This smells quite warm and inviting, and it'll be a hit for fall, this fall. And I adore it. Up next, we have a fragrance that I've been wearing a lot lately, and I love everything about this fragrance. This is from Harmonious, and it's called Yen Transformation. And there she is. So this fragrance is like a woody, floral, musky fragrance. It came out in 2018. It smells quite modern. First of all, the prettiest sprayer in the game. I mean, that is how you spray a fragrance, right? It has a floral, musky, but yet powdery undertone to it. Notes here are rose, ylang ylang, sandalwood, and musk. I believe there's orchid in here as well. This just smells so sophisticated, and it kind of gives me like California vibe. It's very bright and sunny, but I think it would be beautiful for the fall, especially during the day or even in the evening. It just smells like $1,000,000, and you know, I like fragrances that smell like that. Definitely give this one a try if you have not tried this one already. Up next, we have a fragrance that was pretty coveted for me. I desperately wanted this in my collection, and I'm super happy now that I have it. It's from Atelier Versace. This is Eclat de Rosé. Yes, 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 with that logo up top. Super nice. This is an oriental floral fragrance. It came out in 2019. This fragrance has notes of woods, amber, incense, tobacco, and musk. This fragrance is all about the rose. Rose and woods. It's like as if you were walking through the woods and there are blooming roses all around you, and it's evening, and somewhere along this trail you smell incense burning in the air. It's quite mystical and sexy, I would say. I loved wearing this throughout the summer, and I've been wearing this into the fall. It's very feminine and it completely embodies like that Versace vibe, which we enjoy. Oh yeah, she's beautiful. And the bottle is just like stunning. Love. Speaking of love, up next we have Love, Don't Be Shy by Kilian. Possibly one of the most popular scents from the house of Kilian. People seem to love this. I believe this is the fragrance that Rihanna wears from the house of Kilian. This is an oriental fragrance with white floral notes. It has jasmine, iris, rose, orange blossom, musk, vanilla. For me, on my skin, it's very orange blossom, vanilla, and jasmine heavy. Really like this one a lot, especially for the cooler months. You cannot go wrong with this. Love, Don't Be Shy. Possibly one of my favorites of all time. That's a big statement right there, okay? A big statement. Possibly one of my favorites. This is Rolling in Love by Kilian. Oh, speaking of love, right? Love is definitely in the air. This fragrance was launched last year in 2019, and when I first smelled it, I knew I had to have it in my collection. Like, there was no doubt about it. It's a masterpiece. It has notes of ambrette, almond milk, vanilla, musk, tuberose, and tonka bean. It's sweet, very gourmandy. It kind of smells edible, but not quite. It's almost a little bit spicy too. If you're an almond lover and you like the idea of a milky but spicy fragrance to wear for the fall that is very sexy and very inviting and alluring, you need to give this one a try. I think you'll fall in love, or be rolling in it at least. Something new, something new, something new, something new, something new from the House of Floral Street. We have Arizona Bloom. Now, this looks quite bright and summery. I know it does. But this fragrance has a special place in my heart, and here's why I like it for fall. The notes are coconut, black pepper, musk, jasmine, oak moss, amber, fig leaf, and cashmere. I know that sounds like a lot, but most of that I don't get in this fragrance. I get a little bit of coconut, fig, and salt. Yes, how could I forget the salt? The salt is very present. So if you are a fan of fragrances like Molecule 01, which if you're a fan of this channel, then you know I adore that fragrance. This kind of gives me vibes of that fragrance. It's super wearable, light. This type of fragrance you can wear any season, but I think that this would be beautiful for the fall. It is just like an overdose of salt, like salty skin and sweat, but in a really refined, sort of tasteful way. Like it a lot. If you haven't tried this one yet, you definitely need to give this one a try. So up next, we have possibly the prettiest bottle here in this fall fragrance list. It's like that gorgeous sort of metallic pearl essence. This is Portrayal by Almay. So Portrayal is an oriental floral. I believe it came out in 2019. Portrayal is stunning. It is stunning and snooty and just very serious, and she does not want to get involved. She's just here to smell good and look pretty. Prominent notes here are tobacco and tuberose. So I know that sounds like a little bit of a wild combination, but done here, it's done right. And I really do enjoy this one for fall. Heavy sillage, so you will get a scent trail behind you, and it's a one-of-a-kind scent that I really just do enjoy. You have to try it. Possibly the most playful fragrance on this list. Playful, but almost a little bit dangerous as well. This is Jazzy Twist from the House of Montblanc. There she is, Jazzy Twist. So Jazzy Twist was launched in the beginning of this year in 2020. It's like chocolate and fizziness. It also has notes of black pepper and magnolia. It's very playful and it's kind of like buzzing around, and it almost has an effervescentness to it that I really enjoy. And the chocolate kind of makes it smell seducing and rich. If you haven't tried their fragrances from the House of Almay, I really do think you should pay attention to this house. They have some bangers in here, low key. This one particularly is sweet and playful, and I think it would work perfectly for the fall. Up next, we have from the House of Sillage. Let me get the cap for you just so you can see her in all her glory. This is from House of Sillage. This is called Enlightenment. Whispers of Enlightenment. And I like that name. I like that name a lot, but you'll have to get the review so you can understand why I like the name. It has to do with my name, believe it or not. This fragrance is a woody, fruity, rosy white floral fragrance released in 2017. And on the skin, it smells like peaches and jasmine. This one is also quite mesmerizing. It's quite bright. It's one of those transitional fragrances, I believe, that you could wear, you know, from summer into fall, and maybe it's too bright for the winter, but this definitely has a little bit of fall richness to it. It smells kind of boozy as well. I don't know why. It smells like maybe like a peach schnapps liqueur. It's a happy scent, which I do love happy scents. Sometimes fall fragrances just come across too rich, too deep, too like dark, and like this one is more happy, but it'll still give you the depth that you're looking for without being too dark. You know what I mean? And if you're a peach fan, peach is in vogue right now. There are some other peach fragrances out there. If you're a real fragrance head, you already know what I'm talking about, but I really like this one, and this is peach done right for me. And last, but certainly not least, is one of my favorite fragrances from the House of Kilian. This is Angelique Noir. There you go. She's a winner. I mean, I don't know many people that don't fall in love with this fragrance. Fresh oriental fragrance here. This is a sweet and powerful almond and vanilla, fresh, clean, floral fragrance. It's my scent of the day, just saying. Very luxurious, very creamy. Lots of sillage. If you love like that almondy, like milky, oh gosh, I mean, it's just a wonderful scent. It's probably one of the most gorgeous vanilla fragrances that I have in my collection. I'm very proud to have that one in my collection. It's like super coveted to me. It's perfect for fall. There's something very warm about this particular fragrance, but it also feels like you can wear it in the cooler months and get a lot of sillage and projection from this particular one. I just love it. I always get compliments from it. It's my scent of the day. Did I go anywhere today? Nope. I wore it though, because I feel a strong attachment to that one, and yeah, I think it's perfect for fall. So did you enjoy this video? If you did, make sure to give a big thumbs up right now. All the fragrances that I mentioned here in today's video, I will be leaving them and linking them in the description box below. So should you decide to shop, purchase them here, because it helps the channel out. Helps me to create videos like these just for you. The conversation continues in the Fragrance Society, my private group of fragrance lovers from around the world. I will leave a link link for you to subscribe to our list in the description. So thank you for spending some time with me here in today's video. Don't forget to watch what's up next, and love you forever. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.